Need to work on that a little bit. But anyway, this morning, turkey hunting's best kept secrets. We're going to talk about locating turkeys and how you go about it, not from a standpoint of locator calls and how to get one to gobble, but the standpoint of your actions during the process of locating turkeys. Now, locating turkeys is one of the key ingredients of being a successful turkey hunter. If you can't locate them and locate large numbers of them, then you're probably not going to be successful. And I make it a priority anytime I go to a new area, an area I've never been before, to spend at least one morning during the key gobbling time, say from daylight, a little before daylight, till 8 or 9 o'clock. I want to take at least one morning during those times to do nothing but locate turkeys, not hunt. Just cover a lot of ground, ride around and locate turkeys. The best way to locate turkeys obviously is have a morning when it's still and calm, when the wind's not blowing any, and where the conditions are right for turkeys to gobble. And if I can catch a morning like that on the morning that I'm really out trying to locate turkeys, I can usually locate between 10, 15, 20 gobblers in a particular morning on a new area if it's good and it's got lots of turkeys. And the way I do that, I like to start high. Elevation is one of the biggest keys to being able to locate lots of turkeys. And if you've never tried this, it'll just amaze you how much better, how much further that you can hear just by gaining 10 feet of elevation. And if you're in an area that's real flat and got some ladder stands for deer hunting, just climb up in one of those. Or if you've got a method to climb a tree, climb up in a tree. Start your day off as high as possible. Sometimes I'll just park on a high hill and stand on the cab of my truck. If a turkey is just on the outer reaches of your hearing, if you're standing flat on the ground, you may not can hear him, but just by stepping up and standing on the cab of the truck, he'll come in clear enough that you can get a location on him, and then the hunt's on. I mean, now windy days is different. You don't want to start on the highest hill on a windy day. A lot of times you want to start in the bottoms, and many times that's where the farmers have fields, and you can start out in the middle of a field, down in the bottom, and listen up on the hills. And many times it's possible to locate turkeys that way, even when the wind is howling. And another benefit of standing in the field and listening, you don't get all the ambient noise from the wind blowing through the trees, and that can allow you to hear turkeys on, when the conditions are pretty rough. Now, we have a lot of clear cuts here in Alabama. It's real windy conditions. I'll get out in those clear cuts and listen into the woods on all sides of me. Now, later on in the morning, when the turkeys are on the ground and you start your process of cutting and running, maybe you're using a slate call or a box call to get turkeys to gobble, or an owl hoot or a crow call, whatever. You always, if possible, you want to be close to a place where you can sit down in case a turkey just gobbles right there close to you. And I saw on a show the other day, 3 guys walked out 20 yards out in the field and started cutting, and 3 toms walked in the other end of the field while they were standing. They were just busted. If they would have been standing at the edge of the field, they would have sat down and killed those turkeys. So always look around you and try to pick a tree out that's right there close to you. If you're not in a good spot, walk over to a good spot where you can be able to sit down quick before you ever make your call. It's one of turkey hunting's best kept secrets, is your actions during the process of locating turkeys.